Greetings and blessings, beautiful beloveds. I'm Lisa of Soul Nature, and today I want to share with you the quantum keys for an awakened life. The quantum keys for an awakened life create a pathway for soul embodiment. For us to be able to embody our soul, we must be a clear, open, empty chalice for our soul's light and wisdom to flow through and be embodied and housed within. The soul cannot be fully embodied if we're full of fear, we're not taking care of our bodies, or we're blocked in certain aspects of our being. To truly embody our soul's light and wisdom, we must open the space, we must invite it in, we must bring it all the way deep down into the roots and the fibers and the bones of our body. To be embodied, to bring our higher self into our body. No longer are we to ascend up and connect with our higher self that's somewhere up here, or ascend up and connect with Source that's up here, for our soul to be a radiant light above our head. No more. The time is now to embody the soul's love, light, and wisdom, to embody Source, the source of all life, embodied in the roots and the bones of your body. The time is now for our higher self to be fully integrated within us, that we are living, acting, breathing from this place, fully embodied, fully integrated, here and now. The quantum keys for an awakened life are here to help guide us in this process of soul embodiment. And that's the pathway that I want to take you through today. The first quantum key for an awakened life lies within our root chakra. The root chakra exists in the bottoms of our feet, the bottom of our tailbone, our sit bones, the bottom of our genitals. It's that root place within us. How are you taking care of your physical body? Are you taking care of your physical body? Are you eating well? Are you sleeping? Are you going outside and getting your feet in the earth? Are you receiving the light of the sun on your body? Are you allowing time and space in your life to love this one here? To take care of you? This is the first quantum key because it's the most fundamental key. Your body houses your soul. Your body is the place where spirit comes into matter. So we must take care of our bodies. Physical exercise, proper nourishment, going outside, connecting with nature, sleeping, regular hours. All of these things activate the first quantum key. The second quantum key for an awakened life is your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is the element of water, and it's the sensuality, sexuality, and creative life force essence. I've seen time and time again that the sacral chakra is the biggest block that most people have in their body. We're afraid to be our sensual selves. We're afraid to express our sexuality. We're afraid to experience sexuality. We judge our creative energy. We don't draw well. We don't write well, whatever it is. This is our biggest block. And it is the key to embodying our soul. Because the sexual life force energy is the sexual energy of life. It's what brought us into form. It's how we got here. The creative life force energy is what birthed our spirit into matter so that we could embody our soul. So to deny or block or repress the very aspect and essence of what brought you into form is blocking your creative life force energy from being expressed into this world. So how do we come into balance and harmony with the quantum key of our sacral chakra? Sexual energy is sensual energy. It brings us into the senses. You can begin with using essential oils and smelling fragrances that light you up, tasting things that you enjoy, chocolate or blueberries or whatever brings you pleasure through taste. Texture, touch is our biggest sense organ. As you can see, I'm wearing velvet here today, and so wearing textures that bring you into your sensuality, feeling the fibers that light you up, touching the bark of a tree. Its rugged, rough texture can bring you to life. And allowing yourself to express your creative energy. It can be as simple as dancing, singing, coloring in an adult coloring book. It doesn't have to be the Mona Lisa. It can be whatever brings forth from you, from your sacral chakra, something that makes you feel alive. That's the essence of the sacral chakra. It's life-giving. It's where life is created. Sexual energy creates life. So what sensual pleasures and what creative activities bring you to life? This will activate the quantum key of your sacral chakra. The third quantum key for an awakened life is our solar plexus chakra. And our solar plexus chakra is the element of fire. It's our will force, the place where we take action and we bring what's on the inside, our will, to the outside into form. That fire, that heat, that radiance of the sun radiating out from our solar plexus chakra into life. So how do we awaken this quantum key? By tuning in to the things that you want to take action on, that have always been there in the back of your mind. One day I will. Maybe I should. What if I? Find one little thing that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done yet. Start small. It could be as simple as a new recipe that you want to try, or that piece of clothing that's been in your closet that you've needed to sew and tend to for 6 months, or the thought that you continually have of going outside and planting a garden, or calling a friend and checking in and seeing how they're doing because they've really been in your heart to see how they are. Anything that you have continually thought about that you have not yet taken action on, do it now. Activate this solar plexus fire of your will force energy. Begin to take action on one small thing that you've wanted to do but have not done yet. And what happens from this place is that once our quantum keys for an awakened life are activated and our temple body is clear so that we can embody our soul, when we embody our soul, we're embodying our higher self energy, which is constantly giving us information and guidance. But if our soul self is giving us information and guidance, but we're not taking action on that guidance, why would it continue to give us guidance if we haven't yet taken action on the guidance we've already been given? So to begin to clear this space and open that flow to receive the guidance of your soul, to receive your higher self wisdom embodied within, that aspect of your being must know that you are going to take action on the guidance and the information that you've been given. So begin now to clear this pathway and activate the quantum key of your solar plexus by taking action on one small thing that you know that you have to do that you have not done yet. The next quantum key for an awakened life is our heart chakra. Feeling into your heart now. How does your heart chakra feel authentically in this moment? Does your heart feel clear and open, warm and soft and loving? Or when you tune into your heart, do you feel tension, sadness, fear, grief, anxiety? No judgment. There's no judgment for what you're feeling in your heart. It's just an awareness, an acknowledgement, an allowance of what you are feeling right now in this moment. Your heart chakra is a key to an awakened life because this is the space where the seat of our soul sits. To be open and clear and activated in our heart chakra, we can access, receive, and radiate the divine love, the higher vibrations of love coming through Source, coming through our soul, and sharing that love with others and sharing that love with ourselves. But if our own heart chakra is blocked with fear, anxiety, past situations that we haven't tended to, it's very challenging to be in the heart space. I've worked with many clients who have had trauma, bless them. I've had trauma as well. I know how hard it is to experience trauma. And I know how hard that pathway is to work through. I think it's one of the hardest. And so when we've experienced trauma, it stays stuck, it stays lodged in the emotional body, in the heart chakra. And it can be challenging to feel our heart space, to be embodied in our heart space, which means that the embodiment of our soul is not going to be clear. It's not going to come all the way down into the roots of our being because there's a block here. So it may come to here, and then we're disembodied. We have all this spiritual wisdom, but we're not bringing it down into the physicality of our reality. It's not embodied. It's not integrated. So clearing the blocks around the heart is very important. And it can be hard to do that alone. Time and time again, I've had clients tell me they know that there's pain in the heart. But to go into that place alone is scary. They don't want to do it, and understandably so. So that's when we find someone to work with, a therapist, a guide, a healer, or we can open up to forces larger than ourselves, like our ancestors, our guides, the angels, source, love and light itself, and trusting that these larger forces are here for us and they can hold us and they can handle it all. That's what they're here for. So we can tend to and attune to the heart space with the help and support of other. Love wants to be shared with other. So love also needs to be healed and cleansed and released with other. So clearing and cleansing and tending to the heart space, tending to the emotional body is a major quantum key for an activated, awakened life. And the next quantum key for an awakened life is our throat chakra, our expression into the world. How are you using your voice? Are you using your voice? Can you speak up and speak out for the truth of what you feel? Are you connected to your truth? Are you able to express your truth to yourself? What is your truth? How are you expressing your wisdom? Because once the soul is embodied, it wants to share its wisdom with you, with those around you, in a loving, grounded, embodied way. So tending to and clearing the throat chakra comes through expression. First and foremost, expression to yourself. Taking time to listen to yourself. What is your truth? Can you really tune in to what is your truth? Not what you've been told by your parents or society, but the truth that is living within your bones, within your heart. And then finding one person, one being to express that to. I often tell people, if at first it's hard to express your truth, like the scariest truth, right? Sometimes the reason why we cannot listen to and express our truth is because it's typically a truth that is scary. It's something that we're afraid to tell others because we're going to be judged or we're going to be shamed. So express it to a tree. Express it to your favorite crystal, to your houseplant. Start there. Go outside under the night sky and tell it to the night sky. Tell it to the stars and the moon. Begin in these safe ways to express the scariest truth that you don't want to tell anyone. This will begin to clear and cleanse and open and activate the throat chakra. The next key for your quantum awakened life is your third eye. The third eye chakra is the place of our intuition. It's the place where we connect with the higher realms, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, ascended masters, our intuition. So this quantum key of our third eye is very integral to our soul embodiment, because it is the place where we will be receiving most directly the wisdom of our soul embodiment, the wisdom of our higher self. So to have this space open and activated, we can then more fully attune to and hear the wisdom of our soul. The third eye chakra is awakened and activated very differently. It comes through the creative visioning process. Visioning a purple light here at the front of your forehead, along with at the very back, the base of your skull, there's a little notch there. Envisioning into this purple light clearly going through your whole brain, front to back. Envisioning this purple light in the center of your brain, clearing and cleansing your whole brain area, your whole skull, and shining out the front of your crown chakra and the back of your crown chakra. The third eye activation point is one of our creative visioning. When we close our eyes and we vision the world we want to see, and we close our eyes and we receive dreams and visions and intuitions and higher guidance. So if you close your eyes now, begin to vision your whole skull filled with a purple radiant light. And this radiant purple light is radiating out in 360 degrees all around your brain, clearing and cleansing, activating, awakening, and opening your third eye in this moment now. And the final quantum key for an awakened life is your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is where your higher self and your soul are embodied into. And this is the space of silence. This is that golden halo that you see around mystics and saints and angels. Allowing yourself to open up your crown chakra comes through intention, comes through desire, and having faith that you can do this, that these higher planes and these higher dimensions are here for you now. and they want to attune to you. And your faith and trust that you can open this portal of your crown chakra to receive and embody and bring through your soul. Your crown chakra radiates light. It opens and it activates through attuning to light. You can go outside and stand in the sun rays and breathe the light of the sun into your crown chakra. Envision as the light of the sun is clearing and cleansing your crown chakra. It's opening it. This is the pathway for an awakened life. It is clearing and cleansing and activating and bringing into alignment and harmony your chakra system so that the light of your soul, your higher self wisdom, can flow through unimpeded into the physicality, into the roots and the bones of you. I have complete faith and trust that you can do this. And if you need any guidance or support or help with any of these quantum keys or want more information about me, you can find me at www.soul-nature.com. I do channels, energetic healing sessions, spiritual life coaching sessions, and I help individuals to embody their soul. Thank you for joining me here today. I apologize if the lighting got a little weird as I was doing this video. The rain really started to come down. And to be honest, I feel like it's a major cleansing for this video that I'm shooting now, because it's all been about clearing and cleansing the energetic field and activating these quantum keys so that we can embody our soul. And so the light and the rain, water coming down right now from the heavens feels very fitting for what's been happening here in this video. So I send this cleansing heaven water falling from the sky to you in this moment now to help clear and cleanse your energetic field, to help you activate these quantum keys for an awakened life. Thank you. I look forward to connecting with you again. Many blessings. Much love. Namaste.